planet Saturn affects negatively someone's life if it happens to be, at a moment in time, intertwined to this person's astrological sign. How long does this last, and how does it affect us? How can we know, according to astrology, that we are going through this obscure time in our life? Are we completely helpless during that time to the point we can't overcome the negative vibes? Thank you for enlightening us.
Astrology is a science of understanding. Astrology is a science where it talks about the connection of microcosm with the microcosm. How far away planet like Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto, a connection to this planet Earth, to our human existence, and to the entire creation, to grains, to birds, The ancient people found out there is connection between planets and our own body. Saturn is connected with our teeth and our legs. So some part of the body is connected with some planet. Sun is connected with your eyes. And the Saturn is connected with sesame seed. It's connected with crow as a bird, blue sapphire as a stone. So they saw connection in the universe. Everything is connected. Now, planets move today with all very powerful binoculars and telescopes and big Hubble telescope and all. We could find out how big the universe is. But ancient people knew it and they wrote it all. Even today, they wrote to the minute, to the second of when the eclipse is going to happen, when they have all the calculation in place. It's amazing. It's a science that has not been explored very well in modern days. Yes, Saturn affects. What do they say? If you are undergoing a particular Saturn period, that period is going to affect you, your mind. But does Saturn always affect in a bad way? No. If you have dispassion, Saturn helps you more. If you are too much attached to something, Saturn will try to remove that and push you. Saturn is a very spiritual planet. The Saturn, if you are on the spiritual path, he will elevate your life. If you are caught up in the worldly life, and he will give trouble there. So that you can get out of those and find the bigger wealth inside of you. That is what is all Saturn. Don't think Saturn period is always bad. No. It can do good to you if you are on the spiritual path. If you are not, he will create a problem so that you can get into spiritual path. This is what happens to most people. They lose their job, they lose their relationship, they lose everything, reputation. Then they keep looking where I can go, then they come to spiritual path. And that is he'll either give you inner wealth or outer wealth. If you are stuck to the outer wealth, he will push you towards the inner wealth. If you have inner wealth, he will give you outer wealth. He'll give you more things outside. That is we had to say Saturn is not he or she. That period brings you that sort of thing in you. And Saturn, it takes 30 years to take one circle around the sun. So, and when he comes 2.5 years in each constellation, each of the, zodiac sign. In each sign he stays 2.5 years. That's why people feel so desperate. 2.5 years, they had problem with relationship and money problem. job problem and all sorts of problems. And it can go from 2.5 to nearly 5 to 7.5 years. So in India, it's a common saying, if someone is undergoing a big problem in all friends, they say Sade Sati, means he is undergoing a 7.5. And if he's going through a little lesser problem, he say Daya, 2.5 years problem he is facing. So you can face that type of situation only twice in your lifetime, more. At maximum twice. Yeah. So it comes once in 30 years. So 2 times 7 years. That when it comes second time, it is not that severe. First time, one feels it's severe and feels so bad and mind goes down. Nothing feels right. That's the time when people feel. And what is the use of the Jyotish? If you know this, oh, I am going through this particular period, then you are aware, you wait for the time to pass, then you turn spiritual, you do more meditation and all the practices. It uplifts you, elevates you, pulls you through that tough period.